Hi boys and girls, happy Thursday. I love seeing all of your faces on yesterday's Zoom call. Like I said earlier in the week, this video is going to be about our friends going to kindergarten. Now, some of you may be watching and thinking, I'm not going to kindergarten yet, Miss Boone. I'm coming back to see you. That's right, but some of our friends are going to kindergarten, and when we come back in the fall, they won't be with us because they'll be in a big school. So I wanted to talk about some of the cool things about kindergarten. Some of you get to ride a bus. Now, right now, all of your mommies and daddies drive you to and from school, and some of you might be able to take a bus. Some of you could walk to school. How awesome is that? On the bus, you ride with other friends. Maybe you'll ride with brothers and sisters. Maybe you'll ride with your neighbors. But buses are super cool. Some of you will be able to see your siblings, your brothers and sisters, or your neighbors in your school. So when you're walking down the halls, you're going to see someone you know and you're going to wave, and it's going to just be the most awesome thing ever. Just like when we see our friends in our school, how we silently wave, except you might see your big sister, your big brother, maybe your neighbor or a cousin, which is going to be totally awesome. Another thing is you guys get to play on big playgrounds. Now, we have a playground at Birdie, but you'll get to play on a new playground with probably some swing sets, some monkey bars, some things you climb up, some things you climb down. It's just going to be so much fun to play on something totally new with your friends in your new kindergarten class. Another cool thing is you get to walk in the halls to different classes. You're going to have your class with your teacher and all your friends, but you're going to go places like to the gym, just like you do with Miss Boone and Miss Johnson. But your gym is going to be so much bigger. And sometimes for gym class, they let you go outside when it's nice, either in the fall or in the spring, and you guys get to play games out there. You're going to walk to art class, where we do our art in our classroom, in room 1. You're going to walk to a whole different room just for art class. You're going to be able to paint, do stamps, color pencils, crayons. You're going to do so many cool things in art class. Another class, music class. Now, Miss Boone does music on the carpet, right? Sometimes we get the rhythm sticks out. Sometimes we get the scarves out. You guys are going to listen to music, sing songs in a different classroom with a music teacher. That is so much fun. Another class you might take is Spanish. Now, we know how to say 1 through 10 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But your Spanish teacher is going to be able to have you say so many different other words if your school has Spanish class. And lastly, besides a bunch of other classes that your school may go to, not all schools are going to have the same classes, but you'll be able to go to the library. And I know for a fact that every single one of you love going to the library. And we have an awesome person who does our library, right? It's Miss Johnson. She's the one that takes care of all the books. Well, your library will have so many other books that you'll be able to bring home and read with mom and dad. And then just like ours, you'll return them back to your teacher, and then you'll be able to check out another book. So kindergarten is kind of the same as Miss Boone's classroom. It's just in a bigger school with different teachers and friends, right? So there's really nothing to be nervous about. But we are going to read a book called Monkey Not Ready for Kindergarten. All right? So we're going to read this book, and then I'm going to tell you maybe some tips for when it is time to start kindergarten if you are a little nervous. And then I have a challenge for my friends who are going to kindergarten. Okay? Monkey Not Ready for Kindergarten by Mark Brown. Now, if you look at Monkey's face, what emotion is she showing? He is not happy. He's not sad. He's nervous. He is so nervous to go to kindergarten because he knows it's a different school, right? So the back, we're going to sing our song. Ready? Front cover, back cover, title and spine. Front cover, back cover, title and spine. Front cover, back cover, title and spine. These are the parts of a book. So by Mark Brown. So let's see. So this is the title page, Monkey Not Ready for Kindergarten by Mark Brown. It's almost time for kindergarten. You're going to learn so many new things. Kindergarten is so much better than preschool. Kindergarten is just a week away. Now his mom, she has a big belly. Why do you think that is? She's probably pregnant with his little brother or either his little sister, right? So Monkey is not only going to kindergarten, he's going to have a new baby soon. But Monkey is not ready. Here he is, he's sucking his thumb, holding his little stuffy. He's singing with his guitar. He's eating milk and cookies. He's playing with his blocks. But he does not want to go. Oh no, here's that nervous face again. What if the teacher doesn't like him? What if he gets on the wrong bus? What if he can't find the bathroom? What if they have peas for snack? What if they don't have red crayons? What if he can't remember the whole alphabet? What if he doesn't make any friends? Oh my gosh, those are some serious worries that he has. Why does Monkey need to go to kindergarten anyways? He can already count to 12, and he usually remembers most of the alphabet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he says he knows most of the alphabet. So why does he have to go to kindergarten? Mommy and Daddy take Monkey to buy a new lunchbox. This one has a robot, this one has a guitar. I like this one. He gets a backpack and some new sneakers with orange laces, but he's still not ready. What do you think sneakers are? That's another word for new shoes. He's got some new school shoes, just like Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes. Back at home, Monkey plays school. He lets all the students color with their favorite crayons, and he teaches them to count to 12. And who are his students? Mom and Dad. When it's his brother's turn to be the teacher, he tells Monkey about show and tell and music class, and teaches Monkey about using inside voices, which you guys are all already great at because we use inside voices at Birdie, right? At the library, Monkey and his parents read all the books about kindergarten. You'll read lots of new books at school, probably some of your favorites. They have a special reading rug. Kindergarten doesn't sound too bad, but Monkey is still not ready. The day before kindergarten, Monkey has a play date with some of the kids who will be in his class. It's going to be so much fun. We get our own cubbies with our names on them. My sister says Miss W is really nice. Monkey, maybe we can play together at school. So all of his friends seem super excited, but Monkey still seems kind of nervous. The night before kindergarten, Monkey helps make his lunch. He tucks his favorite book about bugs deep down into his backpack, something to remind him of home. He counts to 12 in the bathtub, and he falls asleep practicing the alphabet. Do you think he's still nervous? And then it's the big day. Mommy and Daddy give Monkey hugs and kisses, and he gives them the secret goodbye handshake they practiced. We're so proud of you, Monkey. We can't wait to hear all about your first day. Are you ready? What do you think he's gonna say? Do you think he's gonna be ready, or do you think he's still gonna be nervous? Now this page doesn't have any words on it, but remember, Miss Boone has talked about, if a page doesn't have words on it, it's still just as important because you can tell what it is trying to say without the words. So here's Monkey, and if you look really close, you can see he is super happy. He has a smile on his face. And his teacher has a smile, and everybody's waving to Monkey, saying, come on in. So I think that means he might be ready. The end. So, boys and girls, it is 125% okay to be nervous about going to a new school. Miss Boone, when she started kindergarten, I'm pretty sure Miss Boone cried for a week. Maybe more if you ask my mom. But I was scared to go to a new school. I had new friends at school, I had a new teacher, and I had to ride the bus. They let Miss Boone ride a bus. Can you believe that? So it's okay if you're nervous, but you have to know that kindergarten is going to be so much fun. You guys are kind of nervous when you started in Miss Boone's class, right? I'd say almost all of you have been with me for 2 years. And I'd say almost all of you have cried for a really long time in the beginning. Miss Boone knows. I was there. But do you guys cry now when you come to school? No way, because you guys realize that Miss Boone and Miss Johnson are super nice and super fun teachers. You realize we do a lot of fun things at school. And you realize there's nothing to worry about at school, right? When we have fire drills, we tell you we're just practicing, and you guys are our big boys and girls who help. And when our new friends come into school this year, or when they came into school this year, you guys are the ones that told them it's gonna be okay. Mommies and daddies are going to come and get you after school. Because can any boy and girl be left at school? Nope. No teachers can go home until all the boys and girls are at school, right? Miss Boone and Miss Johnson would never leave you at school by yourself. Your new teachers in your new building isn't gonna do the same, or is gonna do the same. So you have nothing to worry about. So I have some tips to help you if you're a little nervous, which it's okay to be nervous about, because sometimes you're nervous about new things, right? So one thing is to help pack your own lunch. It might be helpful if you pick some of the snacks or help make your sandwich or your roll-up or your leftovers, if you help put them in your lunchbox. That way, you know what's gonna be in your lunchbox and you've helped your mommy and daddy, right? And another tip is to have your mommy or daddy, or maybe your big brother or sister, write a special note for you in your lunchbox. That way, and maybe they could kiss the paper or draw a heart. And that way, when it is lunchtime, you have a special thing to read or a drawing to see, and you know that it's almost halfway through the day and that you're almost there and ready to see mom and dad again. Another thing is maybe you have a special lotion or a special spray or perfume that mom or dad have. Maybe you can spray your lunchbox in your backpack with a couple of sprays, and that way it smells like mommy and daddy. Or maybe you can spray one spray on your shirt, and that way you can smell just like mommy and daddy throughout the day, right? And another thing, you can bring a picture of your family in your backpack or your lunchbox. Now, you can't bring an actual picture this big because that's not gonna fit into a lunchbox. But you can bring a picture. It has to stay in your backpack though, because you don't wanna lose it and you don't want someone else to take it on accident. But if you're ever feeling sad, you can always go to your lunchbox or go to your backpack and you can look at your picture, give mom and dad a kiss, or your family, or maybe it's a picture of your puppy dog or your cat. Give it a kiss and tell them that you'll see them soon. There are probably hundreds of more tips that your mommies and daddies can look at on the computer. I'm sure there's books about it, but those are just some of the things that Miss Boone came up with. So I want to challenge all of my friends going to kindergarten. Now, I don't want you to just write just 2 words. I want you to write a sentence. So moms and dads, you might have to help them form the sentence and maybe write it out for them and then they can copy it. But I want you to write one thing you are excited for. So you can write, I am excited for whatever you're excited for about school to start, about kindergarten, and then one thing you're nervous about. And that way, you can talk about the things that you're going to be nervous about, because you don't want to keep them all inside that just you know about them. You want to be able to tell your mommies and daddies, or maybe your big sister, or maybe even Miss Boone, the things you're nervous about, because we can help you, because we're nervous about things too, right? So I want you to write 2 sentences. Something you're excited about for kindergarten, something you're nervous about for kindergarten. And for my younger friends, you can maybe come up with something you're excited about for 4-year-old preschool with Miss Boone, or something you're nervous about. Maybe it's leaving your mommy and daddy after so long. Maybe it's you're excited about getting caterpillars and butterflies next spring because we didn't do that this year. Maybe it's about a Halloween party. But you guys can get involved too. So that is my kindergarten video. And I am always here to talk about all of your nervous things. Okay? So I hope you have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. All right? I love you guys. Bye.